You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
All right, yo, man. 15 Minutes of Fame. DNA.
Yes, sir.
The great DNA.
I like that ring. I got a ring to it.
You're one of the greats, man. Fuck that. Oh, listen, man. Like, you know, we talk all the time, man, and I know your tolerance, I guess, for battle rap just ain't the same no more. Not tolerance, but your love for it. It's not the same. Can we say that?
Yeah, we can say that.
Yeah. And I know you the top of this year or the bottom of last year, you was like, I'm not battling in 2024.
Bottom of last year.
Bottom of last year. And we're in July, and you haven't battled yet.
No,
you
sir.
haven't booked the battle yet.
Nothing booked.
Is it over?
It's like 70. It's like 85% over.
85%.
So,
And is that what it is? Is it the love? Is it, you know, is it the hate? Because you know you got people that, you know.
see, I got a lot of hate.
Yeah.
No, it's a lot of things. So, I wanted to exit out of battle rap for a while, actually. And then you know, as you in doing something over time, you find new things as motivation. Actually, the blessing in disguise was COVID. That's how No Gun Bar DNA was created. I found something else to do, another way to be creative, to push myself. Because I can't really go with what the culture says, because the culture, you know, it's not an honest view on what I'm doing.
Okay.
So I can't really gauge that. I gotta gauge by myself, like what can I do to push myself. So that was like my last motivation. And then that was like 2021, 2022. I was just going off of that momentum. I was still doing good. And then 2023, you know what I mean, I was doing great too. And then right after the Jerry battle, the situation with my mom happened. And you know, just I'm like, I feel like I would have continued to still battle then, but I just didn't like the way certain people was handling the situation with my mom dying. Like, nobody was blatantly disrespectful, but nobody was overly empathetic, if that makes sense. It was certain sympathetic. It was certain things I seen from individuals where I'm like, yeah, you're treading the line. And if I continue to be in this sport, I'm gonna crash out. And then I had so many other things going for myself. I just inked a couple deals with working on I won't even say Power, but 50 Cent shows, Power, BMF, Raising Canaan, Ghost Force, The Shy, Swagger, a whole bunch of other shows. So that was going on. I had that going great for me. I had I'm on TikTok a lot. That was going great for me. My wrestling podcast was going great for me. So I was just like, you know what? I'm grieving. Let me just take this time off and be in a different space and kind of enjoy life, because I really never had a break from battle rap. And as that time started progressing, you know, I just started feeling like I'm doing very well for myself without doing this. And I feel like it's weird when you get more love outside of a community than in the community that you're in. And not even in the community that you're in the community that you built. Because I'm not just in it. You got to think, sponsors, giving shots to up-and-comers, advice. I'm hands-on, you know what I mean? I was never arrogant. I was never Hollywood in the culture. So it's one thing, you know, it's one thing if it's the nigga in the hood popping through with all the chains and the jewelry and the money, but he ain't giving nothing to nobody.
Right.
I'm giving something to everybody. And the respect is still not there. But as soon as I exit out in industries that are more flourishing than my industry, you got to think, right? If my industry was top of the line, $1 million industry, $1 billion industry, I'll be like, hey, well, maybe I just don't got it. But I can go to $1 million industries and the respect is higher. I'm getting paid more. The respect is higher. I'm actually working less. So it's like, what am I doing in here when I got to work harder? The respect is not there. The appreciation is not there. and I'm giving back and putting everything on the line. So it was just
difficult thing when you can't get love in your house.
Yeah,
and you gotta
go outside of my house to get love. So it's like, what the fuck am I doing here?
Well, let's keep it a buck. You do get love, but it's so much negativity.
But you know what it is? It's not genuine love. I feel like anywhere else I go with my natural talent that God gave me, it's automatic. Yo, this guy's special. This guy got something that most people don't have. In battle rap, it's like you have no choice. I'm putting in the work at the highest level. I overly win. I don't just win. I overdo it to the point where you have to be like, I gotta get that nigga his props. I can't hate. So it's like, why do I need to keep doing that when I almost think like it taught me a lesson. It's a crutch. It's convenient. It's comfortable. I already know what to do. I know the ins and outs. And I'm getting complacent just staying in somewhere that I really don't feel like I'm even being appreciated or I can flourish the most. I step outside of here, I'm a whole different, like, you know what I mean? Everything goes up.
Right.
So it's like, you know what I mean? But that would never discourage my love for it. That's why I still pop out. I still fuck with people in battle rap because it's not everybody. And I'm able to distinguish that. But I just feel like until you can appreciate what I do in its full capacity, I shouldn't do it. I don't have to do it. And I also worked at that because I'm a transparent person. I have my gambling issues, my financing, handling money. I don't come from a family with money. So it took me time to get to where I'm at, which why you could appreciate this story more. That now I'm here. I work to tell somebody, no, nah, I'm good. I'm straight. I work to that. So now I can just do what I want to do, which I feel like I feel like financial freedom is the best attribute you can have in life. Yeah. When I do right now at this current time, and God willing it stays like that, but I do what I want to do.
Get ready to go take your daughter out for a nice little
for
birthday,
Disney for a week,
so
without having to work. And it's the first time I get to take a vacation without thinking about battle rap bars or something. So I feel like I'm rewarding myself for the 15 years of pain that I put in. And then, unfortunately, it had to be my mom's passing to just make me look at the bigger picture of like what I really should be doing. And that's the thing. I don't never not wear the coach on my back. Every time I'm in these power situations. Right now, God willing, I can say this on your camera first because people hear about it later. I'm getting nominated for a Power Choice Award.
Didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
I'm learning this
until they hit me. So you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting nominated for a award just based on my natural talent of doing a recap.
Crazy.
Insane, bro.
Crazy.
Which I need everybody in the culture that does rock with me to vote for me so I can actually win and not be a nominee. But I got a lot of big things that's going on right now. On my wrestling podcast, I just interviewed Kurt Angle, interviewed Rob Van Dam, interviewed my homie Trick Williams, which I brought into the culture, who's now the NXT champion. Interviewed the legendary Mike Chioda, Kane, Mick Foley, Eric Bischoff, Jacqueline, Val Venus. You know what I mean? Rikishi, Devon Dudley, D'Lo Brown, The Godfather, the list. Like, so it's like, how can I pop out somewhere else and I'm doing legendary shit? And what's ill about it, right? Also, Uncle Rob, think about this. All these things that I'm just naming, a lot of these people don't even know my background in battle rap. Right. So that makes it iller. You don't know me. You hear me for the first time and it's like, this nigga got it.
Right.
But someplace that people know me and know what I'm capable of, doubt me, nah, it just don't make sense for me, bro. And my whole thing that I always said, which I encourage all other battle rappers that's facing the same thing or feel like they got, I don't ever let nobody else tell my story. That's what people never understood. And I'm modest about it. I'm not going to diss a league. I'm not going to diss the culture. I'm not going to be disgruntled about it. But I have the key because it's my life. You can't tell my story better than I can. So I never let a hater, I never let a league, I never let another individual tell my story. I tell it. That's why it's a great story. Because I'm telling it. I'm directing it. I'm narrating it. I'm navigating it. I'm going where I want to go with the story. And all you got to do is sit back, press the button on your remote and watch it. So with that being said, that's why I'm able to do what I do. Because nobody can shift me. It's been times people made me rethink stuff and alter me. But at the end of the day, I'm wise enough and I'm smart enough to know I control I control my destiny.
How many battles do you have in total?
Probably like 160, 170, yeah.
Had a nice run, man. Probably the youngest
Yeah.
battle rapper, successful battle rapper, right? You started off when you what?
17.
17.
33 now.
Just started before you, but you know you definitely had you've been around a lot longer than him, and you know the accolades is crazy. If you had to rate the love for the sport, if you had to rate the love that you have battling, how would you rate it? From 1 to 10, as far as, you know, the level of your love you have for getting on that stage and battling now. Like, what is the 1 through 10?
Now, I mean, the actual art, it never changes.
Okay.
I still write rhymes. I still think of, I don't have a specific opponents in mind, but I still create lines. It's 500. Bro, I love battle rap. I love the art of being able to get up there and just think of the craziest shit or how to orchestrate it to your opponent. That's never going to change. So that's over 1 to 10. That's 500, man. That's why I feel like I'm one of the greatest battle rappers, because I'll go the extra mile of the thought process and the thinking. So I love
what
battle
about
rap.
your love for the culture in a whole?
Oh, that's a -50.
Negative.
-50. I just feel like I kind of feel like it's like when everybody started doing auto-tune records, and when the South started playing hip-hop music on New York radio. I love the South. The South is fire, but the South gonna stick with the South. You go to the South, you ain't gonna hear too many New York niggas on the South radio. And more so, right, the reason why I like the South is because they're original. They staying true to their roots. New York trying to emulate what the South does at that time to get the clout off of them. Y'all not even being yourselves. And I feel like the same thing happened in battle rap. Like all the gatekeepers, all the OGs, including myself, because I take accountability myself. Nobody ever stood at forefront to what's not okay. And the thing about our sport is that it wasn't in the ring. It's outside of the ring. The story outside of the ring should never be more dominant than the story in the ring.
Oh, my bad. I got peanut butter in my ear. Can you say that one more time?
The story outside of the ring should never be more dominant than the story that's happening in the ring.
Now, that's crazy.
So somebody could get beat up, or somebody could be in relations with this person, and that will weigh over the culture than the actual dope battle that's getting set up. And people get so hyped in gossip and part of he said, she said, they don't understand that's what ruined it.
Right.
That's what ruined it. That's what turned off a lot of people, because you're worried about monetary gain and not the long run. People so consumed with, oh, I'm going to get this many views by talking about this that happens, and I'm going to get this many views that talk about that. That's why with my channel, I could go from a spurt of 60K to 1K. Because when all the bullshit happens, one thing that I do pride myself in, I don't cover the bullshit. And I could get the interview from whoever, because I got relationships with whoever. And then also, I know how to work the algorithm. I know what's going to spike the numbers. But I'm not interested in that, because I feel like it's more rewarding when you stand on something. Because I'm about the art. That's why I love Rum Nitty and Loaded Luck so much, because it was about the art, skill set. No drama, no beef, no outside issue. Two people that do what we do at the highest level became the talk of the town.
People are talking like as if this was a clinic. Like as if there aren't many other battles that were as good as that.
It wasn't.
There isn't a lot of battles that are as good as that battle?
No.
Ah, okay.
No.
I didn't see it that way. Like, I thought it was a phenomenal battle, but I said there's so many more of those that already happened. Okay, can you help me break that down for me?
I would say that's in top 10 battles ever. Ever. Because
top 10 ever.
Because a lot of other battles have to do with grudges. A lot of other battles have to do with hype and who it is. Yeah, these are two prominent people, but this battle was an ill battle because of what was being said. It's top of the line lyricism and artistry and battle rap in this battle. It's a top 10 battle, I would say, ever, because they both put on a master class in that battle.
And you can only think of 9 more that there was a master class.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Who did you have winning?
I had the loaded one. I honestly, right? This to me is one of those battles where nobody loses. The culture wins. But if I gotta pick a winner, I'm gonna go with the loaded one.
Now I always 2-1 or 3-0. How did you go?
I understand why people say 3-0, but I had it 2-1.
2-1. Which round did you give Nitty?
1.
Okay.
1. I feel like I get what Mook was saying. I watch Mook shit. And I feel him. The story. And after you watch the other round, it makes it better. It does. But sometimes, my nigga, when a nigga is just swinging on that magnitude, it don't matter what the story is, nigga. You get knocked the fuck out. And she was trying to knock him out in round 1. Them lines, like this is what I look at it, right? I feel like if you a punchline nigga or somebody that's wild and oh shit, and you want the shit that's right there, that's why it's perfect. You gonna go with Rum Nitty. But if you a rapper and you a person that's analytical and dissect shit, there's no way Loaded Lux lost that battle. It was 2 people that's lyrical and people don't understand this perspective. The battle was 2 people that are lyrical but from 2 different perspectives. It's like the hood nigga on the corner that's the intellectual nigga that can tell Rum Nitty is the hood spokesperson. So with all the niggas in the hood that can't articulate themselves, he's going to be able to speak for them and say what they need to say. But then you got the nigga that is the Princeton graduate that been in the hood, got niggas around the hood, but now he's so far removed from the hood that his language and his vocab is just on a high level that he's saying the same thing, but he's just saying it on a way higher level that only a certain class can understand what's being said. But if you in that class and your IQ and your intelligence is in that class, it's like, this is the most amazing shit. Like when I was going at Lux, I was going at Lux to get that. Like,
you wanted to battle that Lux.
Yeah, like people don't understand. I'm a competitor. So when I'm going at somebody, you know, a fan or a supporter, they get lost in the hype like what I'm saying, but they don't understand why I'm saying it. I would only be talking to somebody that I think is either worthy of my conversation or above my conversation. Either you're on my level for me to be talking to you, or you're above my level, so I'm trying to reach your level to talk to you. Other than that, I got no reason to talk to you.
Right.
And if I'm not seeing you be at that level, it's not hate, it's calling it out, nigga. If I see my man not reaching his full potential, I'm not a yes man. I'm not a fan. I'm not gonna be like, yo, you at that level. You're not at that level. First Rum Nitty, he's past that level. That Loaded Lux is that's a nigga you gotta be on some shit or you gonna die. That's what I feel like that's what everybody was looking for.
That's honorable coming from the guy that wants to battle Loaded Lux, and you know, some people like, you know, they want to battle and be like, yeah, he was alright, but I whoop his ass type shit. But for you to give him that credit, knowing that, you know, you at some day will like, you know, battle him, that's fine. That's definitely honorable. So
yeah, but no, but what I'm saying is like,
no, because it could be easy for you to say, yeah, I got Rum winning, he was alright.
But see, the thing, Uncle Rod, that I feel like that a lot of people get caught up in is that people watching it, they, like I said before, they get caught in the emotion. I don't have emotion with art. Art is art. When it's great, it's great. You don't. If you have emotion behind art, you don't understand art. Period.
Facts.
That means you need to work on yourself to develop. You're not shout out to Rain. Rain said you're not qualified to be in a conversation if you can't put your personal feelings aside to say this is that. That's why you could respect Drake. He said Not Like Us is a banger. It is. If you saying it's not, clearly your opinion, I can't listen to it.
Right.
I respect anybody that's real. The 3 performances from Loaded Lux since he came back, and I don't know if people agree with me, in my opinion, it's still Hollow versus Lux. That shit he did versus Hollow, I don't know who could beat that. Not even him. Me anybody else. That shit is God level. Then I got the shit he did versus Nitty, because to me it was all 3 rounds. And then I got the Calico performance. Because for Calico, it's just the 3rd round. But that's the order for me. Those are his 3 performances. The other battles, he did his thing, but all 3 rounds, it wasn't.
Those are different levels.
No, that's 3 rounds of pain. Pain. And, you know what I mean? And I feel like for Rum Nitty to be able to withstand that and go against that and deal with everything that's that, he's solidified in his own right too. Top 5 battles of the year. For me right now, that's the #1 battle of the year. That battle is amazing. I saw it front and center. Watched it 5 times after. Caught everything.
Fire.
Both of them amazing.
Fire. Yeah, I love it.
If they don't do nothing else this year, they don't have to. They in great standards on that alone.
I loved it too.
Amazing battle.
And again, I like the way you broke it down too, because it was definitely a clinic.
Yeah, it's a clinic. Classic.
For sure. Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah. Man, I thank you for your time, brother.
Yes, sir.
And I wish you nothing but success from here on out, man. One thing I do know, man, you a hustler, man. Even it don't matter. I don't care if you make $2 or if you make $200. Like, I've always seen you hustle. You know what I mean? Like, I see a lot of battle rappers' careers, man, and some of them just battle and that's it. You know, you took your shit serious, man, and you know you capitalized off of it. So I wish you nothing but success in the future, man, for you and your family.
Yeah, Uncle Rod. Nah, I love you for saying that, man. I appreciate that. But yo, man, I just feel like, you know, it's a fine line between arrogance and confidence. I'm confident that I know what I got to offer. Shit. It's sad to say, but damn, people in my own culture don't love it, but I know somebody gonna love it. I know somebody gonna know what I'm doing. And you know, shit, my favorite rapper, the 1A is Lloyd Banks, 1B is 50 Cent. So if you get both of them niggas to love it, and you wind up getting the fucking not a appearance, because people look at me acting on the show as appearance. I got a job on Power. I write the music on multiple shows. So shit, when one of your favorite people say, yeah, you got that shit, yeah, the not so favorite people can't tell you don't got that shit.
Don't matter no more.
No more. So solidified, man. But yeah, man, I got some other stuff coming, like, just cause I'm not, and let me say this, when I'm not above battle rap, I'm not bigger than battle rap, I don't think I'm too good for battle rap. I just feel like partially where the culture shifted my energy, and then where I shifted my energy evolving, that I feel like the position that I sit in now is better to push the culture forward than actually being in the ring. Because you got to think, everywhere I'm going, I'm telling them I'm a battle rapper. They going and watching it. They going and look at it. They stumbling upon other battle rappers. So I'm still promoting and pushing the culture. I'm just not now so doing it actually in the ring. I'm doing it on a higher scale to get people to come back and watch it. So
you watch
for the culture.
Shaft with Sam Jackson?
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies.
So you remember my man Peoples, the Spanish dude?
Yeah, what they got you in there
Love
for?
it.
Income tax evasion.
Love my man.
You Kentucky Fried Chicken ass nigga.
You get my brother. You get my brother.
Yeah.
But he said, he fucked me up because if you remember, when he linked up with the white boy in jail, it's a scene, I think he's in the house, and he gets the cocaine and he gives the drugs to the white dude, and he said, I want you to take me downtown with you. So I use that because you're taking battle rap everywhere you go that has nothing to do with battle rap. So when he was taking the drugs down to where the white people are, you're taking battle rap to where battle rap people don't know about battle rap. And then they're getting introduced to it because of you. So that's fire.
Yeah, and I feel like that's the illest thing to do. Like in the last year, year and a half. Cause even when I was still battle rapping, I was battling less and doing it. I've gained so many more fans that didn't know that I'm a battle rapper. That I'm DNA's fans because I like the way he streams on TikTok, and then I found out he's a battle rapper.
We was in. Where was we at last? Was we in Orlando?
Yeah.
We was out eating at the hotel, and the dude didn't know you from battle rap. And I thought he did. The bartender. Remember the bartender?
He said TikTok, right?
Nah, I think he said the
BT Awards.
Yeah, the BT Awards.
So
it's like,
yeah, BT
you know what I mean?
Awards, TikTok, the wrestling podcast, Power Recap.
Picking up new fans that, don't know. But like I say,
and I love that. I love going into an area where they don't know nothing. They don't know me.
That's
like,
crazy.
oh, I'm sorry, I don't know you. But my whole thing that's ill is after this, you will.
Right.
And then I feel like, sorry to say it, but shout out to my fans in battle rap. Because I don't want to say it's not. I have a lot of fans that love me in battle rap, that feel like I'm one of the best, that show me my love and support.
Right.
But I feel like it should not be 50-50 for what I did.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And that's just how I feel. People can disagree. Even if you don't like my craft in battle rap, I've put so many people on. I put so much money in people's pockets. I've transcended battle rap of things that I started that you have to have love. And then if you don't love that, then you have to love what I did in the ring. But I feel like having all of that combined, it's no way you can hate me. There's no way it should be slander. So like,
so DNA, go ahead with the, we don't want to see DNA battle rap no more, whatever, but don't deny what the fuck was done.
Yeah, but not even that. It should just be like, yo, that's not my cup of tea. Right. It's wrestlers I don't like, basketball players I don't like, but I'll never shit on them and say that nigga's whack. That nigga's trash. What the fuck is he doing? Nobody wants to see that shit. I'm like, that's not my shit, but that nigga, but he gets busy. Cause everybody
can't do what he does.
Yeah, everybody got something for nothing, but it's just the slander that comes with it. It's like, bro, it's one thing, right, when you, like I said, when you that nigga, but you didn't give back. So everybody got that, you that nigga, but you ain't look out for such and such. No, I'm that nigga and I looked out for such and such. And for the ones that say I'm not nigga, the niggas that's your favorites will tell you that I'm that nigga. In battle rap and out of it. The battle rappers know what I do. And the industry and the execs and the people that run all these TV shows and they know what I do. How the fuck you think I'm getting announced on national TV during a fucking WWE event? How do you think I work for fucking all 4 50 Cent's TV shows? This is not luck. This is not a coincidence. It's based on skill set. So it's like, yeah.
And a grind. So,
and the grind.
Yeah.
No, it's based on the grind to get you to know the skill set.
Yeah.
But once I get there, 50 done seen it all. Big Tank, shout out to him. He was a fucking producer for Timbaland, producing records for Missy Elliott. He done seen a lot of rappers. So if you just, you're not gonna wow it. This niggas work with everybody. Niggas that's higher than me. So when they say, I want to work with you, what does that tell you? To everything else that everybody else is saying, good night. I'm not listening to that shit. And then above all that, Uncle Rob, you see where I'm at. You know what I'm doing. That's not even me. That's God. A nigga ain't gonna live the way I'm living, be able to do what I'm doing, comfortably walk around planet Earth without being highly favored with him. Because that's the nigga we all got to answer to. And I can say it that way. We're not nigga because he's not a nigga. But that's the hood terminology of, yeah, once he got your back, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing that nobody can stop me in terms of financially, in terms of being safe, walking, being free, God willing. And yeah, so, you know what I mean? Shout out to that, man. I'm blessed, I'm favored, and I took so many losses that I won't allow people to, you know what I mean, take away my wins, man. You see, lost my mom, my grandma back to back, lost my dad at 9, my uncle, no real family living. And yet through all of that, when I could grieve and be depressed in that, I got beautiful daughter, beautiful family, beautiful career, major moves happening. So, you know what I mean, you gotta really just appreciate God, because man, even through your darkest times, he's great. So, and yeah, I got you too. You my uncle, man.
You know that, man. I love you to death,
yeah,
boy.
Sure.
You know that, man.
Yeah.
My man, the great.
Yes, sir. Appreciate
DNA.
you. Yes, sir.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.